same situation as Aguilar after 2016, where you're not going to be able to part with him because of that cap hit.
It's even worse now because Rager came. If he wasn't going to be a number one receiver, you would at least believe that he was a special teams pedigree when he was at TCU, and you figured that on special teams he would play well. And it seems like he can't get past the first wave of dudes that come in front of him. Like, it's just
not even close.
You see how he kept.
Thank goodness with Devontae Smith on this team, because we would be screwed again with no receivers.
Yeah.
Always
Devontae Smith.
Always skirting out of bounds, afraid to take the hit like Rager. Come on.
Yeah, that pissing me off, man. He got to stop doing that, man. But, I see the potential of when he gets big runs, but he doesn't. He always tries to do too much. I don't know.
Sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm being hard on him. I might be hard on him, but I got to be hard on him because people got to stop. Giving these guys passes, man.
They were hard on Jamar. They were hard on Jamar Chase after he made that comment of football's being hard to see without the stripes.
Yeah.
Look what he did since then.
But
I don't know how Jamar Chase did today, but
what did he have? I know he got shut down last week by Denzel Ward, who's a good corner. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said,
absolutely.
I think Devontae Smith is showing you why he was drafted with the what was it? The pick we had. Why they drafted him? You know what I'm saying? Because he can create separation. He makes this team already better. You ever notice that? Because honestly, if Devontae is not on this team, we're back to square one again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're back to square one where no receivers are open. Once again, we have no number. I'm thankful we have Devontae Smith.
We would have had to sell for probably Kadarius Toney. But look at how he's doing with the Giants.
If Nick Sonney
he should be a first-round pick, period. He's not first-round pick grade.
No, Devontae's a monster, man. He
should have had a touchdown today.
The route running is so.
Of course he should have. You know what I'm saying? But you got Umbrella Boy, who should not be on the field, has no use to be on the field. You know what I'm saying? Who makes one good catch and he thinks he's something good. Go back on the bench, man.
They could have some options next year if they think that Van Rager's not going to be much of anything in this offense. They could add another receiver to this team, whether it could be realistic.
They could draft the number one receiver next year. They could.
Not next year. No, it's already. If they have the cap space, I'm not saying get a top tier receiver. Get somebody that's just going to like a Tyler Lockett or a Chris Godwin or something like that. You could do something like that. Not Devontae Adams or anything unrealistic. They're not going to go spend money on a receiver like that next year if that's the case. I mean, for me in free agency next year, I'd go after a Hassan Reddick, get a nice an edge rush because Derek Barnett's going to be leaving. Brandon Graham might come back. He's definitely going to come back. He's not going to retire off of that injury. And we got to see what that Achilles injury is going to do to him next year. But maybe a Hassan Reddick or something like that, pass rush wise, I would beef up. I'd beef up. I mean, really, for right now, I would even go defense the first two picks. I mean, I would definitely go after Kyle Hamilton because they're definitely keep one of these safeties next year. Maybe McLeod comes back for another year because both are going to be walking. So, we'll see what happens.
And I like the guy out of Alabama, Christian Harris. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at what is it? Bates from Alabama, the safety. I like him.
Bates.
Because let's be real, Kayvon Wallace is just. He's not cutting it. You need playmakers, And here's the thing. I'm afraid that we're gonna. And here's the thing. I want to make the playoffs, but again, the GM's gonna be back here again, and we're not going after linebackers because we don't believe in linebackers. We haven't drafted one since 1979. That's
they like to go cheap in that position.
Little Shepard. Do you know Little Shepard was the only cornerback that we drafted since 2002 in the first round, I believe.
For going further back.
It's sad. It's sad because you're going to see a lot of talent that we're going to just pass on. And that's why I say.
Thank God Dickerson is becoming that gem.
I still would have taken JOK. And that's
agreed.
I would have taken JOK.
I think Patrick Queen was still on the board. I don't know.
Queen wasn't in that draft. Queen was.
Oh, no, even the previous year. My bad.
He was the one when they took Jalen Reagor over. With Kenneth Murray.
And it's funny how you mentioned, if we make the playoffs, Howie would still be here. What if you're having this success when he's stepping down? He's probably stepping down now.
I believe it. I believe. If you look at the difference between the first quarter of the season, not because no head coach would have survived not running the football like that. Because if Nick Sirianni is on another roster right now and he's not running the football like we weren't doing, he would have been fired. I mean, obviously there's a reason for it. Doug did the same thing last year, but it was worse with Nick this year. I mean, it was even worse. So as of right now, like I think Howie's going to be here. I think he's going to. I think it's going to happen, which is kind of scary, but it's going to happen.
It would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a good GM who knows how to draft?
Yes.
That's he's not a talent evaluator, and that's the problem. That's the only problem.
He's a fucking dumb analytics nerd.
Honestly, like I've been saying this, I would go after someone like the coach, assistant GM that was working at the coach GM and bring him to Philadelphia. And because the coach GM is actually doing well. Look what they're doing. Even though Carson Wentz, he's Jeff George 2.0. I call him. That's what he is. He's Jeff George. Okay, he has this big arm, all this talent in the world, but he doesn't. He still mistakes. I don't miss I thought I would have missed Carson Wentz.
Still throws pigeon-toed. Still throws off his back foot.
I mean, Joeyshakes did say
still needs a running game. Still needs a running game to carry his ass.
Joeyshakes was right that he's going to do the exact same thing, and he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to Jonathan Taylor.
I personally hope Rosen's gone, obviously, and if he's not, I'm not going to watch the draft because I know he's going to fuck it all up.
No, I'll still watch the draft. I'll be pissed as hell, but I'll still watch it because I can.
I'm not going to do it. Fuck that shit, man.
I can never do it. I don't care how bad we are. I'm going. You already know you're going to watch it. I mean, if I say I'm not going to watch another game, that's not realistic. Because I will watch any Eagles game, even though we're bad. It is what it is.
Right.
What up, Speedy Eagle? How you doing tonight?
I didn't watch the Eagles draft the last couple of years because Rosen's still the GM. I hate this motherfucker. I think he's a moron. I didn't watch the draft last year or the previous year. And I'm not going to do it this time either. I'm going to do it this time. If Rosen's fired, I will.
But it's not Howie Roseman. Like I said, you got a bigger Laurie up. Laurie is like a Howie Roseman, too. And the thing is...
Guess what?
More like the prototype. More like
what makes you think he'll hire Don Malinsky as his GM? Or someone he'll promote in front office? You know what I'm saying?
I would not be surprised if he did that.
I want to go outside the building. Like, if we're going to promote the same thing, then we're not changing.
Look how it is with the Phillies. They did the same thing. They quote unquote fired the GM, yet he still works for a front office and probably is still making the team's decisions.
Yeah,
it's not the good because he said this that they could pretend they fired Howard Roseman, but give him a new job. Because it is.
They'll probably still have control over football ops.
I feel like they're going to give him suspension, bro.
I'm fine with demoting him.
Which is why he needs to be out the door.
He don't even need to be here. He just needs to go.
No. You can't demote him because he'll find his way back.
Oh no, he will. There's no way that him and Laurie are like
you gotta dig at the root.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck if they said I ain't watching the GM. I ain't watching the fucking draft. Period.
Yes,
and story.
Yes,
no, I won't.
I mean,
I haven't the last couple of years.
Stop. We know you're going to watch the draft. Come on, man.
How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel? I got to live stream that for like 3 hours. I got to sit through that whole thing and hopefully I'll be excited and hopefully not be disappointed. So yeah.
Can someone tell me where Jacoby Stevens is? I haven't seen him. Like, honestly,
I'm a practice squad, I guess.
By week 4, man. I'm
What's wrong with
the linebackers right now?
What's wrong with them? You got little baby Singleton who can't tackle.
Okay. Who are your top 2 linebackers right now?
I don't know.
Oh, we got TJ Edwards, but that's it.
TJ Edwards has been playing his ass off.
Absolutely.
He deserves a contract extension. If anybody
and Taylor has definitely stepped it up.
Exactly. Taylor's doing really well. We didn't give him a chance when we drafted him. He didn't start till like week 10 of the season. He was horrible, but how can you blame him? Because Jim Schwartz always had a good pass rush, but didn't know how to use corners, didn't know how to use linebackers. Now this year's the total opposite.
It wasn't Jim Schwartz. It was the guy upstairs, the nerd who picks the players. And now you're seeing the coaches actually doing what they want to do, what kind of players they want to put out. So now you saw a little bit Howard Roseman controlling it because you saw J. Whiteside out there. Unless Nick Shannon likes it, J. Whiteside. You know what I'm saying? But, other than that, you saw, like, when you allow the coaches do their job, you get players like Davion Taylor show his potential. And I like Davion Taylor, but I need a guy who's a real linebacker. And I like Davion Taylor to get
right.
good. But I need a guy that
they had the opportunity to get that this offseason.
Like, if you can get a Christian Harris or the Brandon Smith from Penn State, I'm all good. I would even give my first round picks to go out and get. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but get a guy similar like the Patrick Queen or something like that. Like instead of getting a freaking quarterback and let's go and trade for quarterbacks, all that stuff. Go get a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? But
if you're going to get a quarterback, you need to learn.
I'm thinking in the draft they're going defensive tackle first, and then they're going to get an edge rusher. It's probably not. Mine is most likely not going to be the ones we want.
You can't get.
Can I please say something? I want to say something. I've been an Eagle fan a lot longer than anybody in here, and I mean what I say. If Roseman's still the GM, I'm not going to watch the draft. I didn't watch the draft last 2 years. Let me talk, okay? Just because I don't watch the draft the last 2 years doesn't make me a less Eagle fan. I'm sick and tired of Howie Roseman's bullshit.
Who said?
I refuse to watch the draft. Let me talk. Please. If Howie Roseman's still the GM, I'm not going to watch. Nobody better ever tell me that I'm a fraud Eagle fan for that. I have a right. I have every right not to watch the fucking draft if I know Roseman's going to fuck it up. If Roseman's not the GM, however, you're damn right I'm going to watch the draft. Period. End of fucking story. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Who said you were a fraud?
I'm not fucking anybody.
Who said
in this room? I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. Bro.
I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry, but damn it, I have my fucking views. I ain't no dumb motherfucker.
Oh, bro. No one said
my opinions.
No one said you were a fraud-ass Eagle fan, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, respect my opinions, okay? I do what the fuck I want. I'm an Eagle fan. I'm proud of it. But both is the GM and the next year's draft, I ain't watching it, period. Okay. Nobody ever told me I'm a fake Eagle fan, period.
Luckily, nobody in here is going to say a damn thing.
Nobody said that anyway.
Please respect me, okay? Please. Deal. I've been Eagle football since 1988. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. If I'm not going to watch the draft, I'm not going to watch the draft. It doesn't make me a less of a fan. Okay? I didn't watch the draft last year, and I didn't watch the draft the year before because I know Roseman's going to fuck it up. I've been Eagles football since 1988.
I can attest to that.
Full season, okay? I know what I'm talking about. And all the Eagles content creators, I have a lot of respect. But then if I have something to say, listen to what I'm saying. And don't interrupt me. You got that, Chad? Don't interrupt me.
Bro, come on, man.
Stop.
Chill.
All right.
Don't do it.
Chill. We wasn't even talking.
Stop.
Nobody's saying that.
All right, cheers.
Nobody's calling you a fraud.
I'm trying my best.
I just said you were. I just said I'm going to watch. I never said you were going to watch it. I'm not calling you a fraud.
That's fine. That's fine. If you want to watch, go ahead. That's fine.
So what you getting upset for? No one called you a fraud.
We're not watching it. That's what I'm saying.
Who called you a fraud-ass Eagle fan?
Don't criticize me for not watching it. I'll do the fuck I want to do. Period.
So what are you getting upset for me for when I didn't even do nothing?
Stop me either. All right? Don't tell me, oh, you're going to watch that bullshit. No, I'm not. If Roseman's still a GM, Roseman has to be fired. If Roseman's fired, I'll watch. If he's not, I won't because it's going to fuck it up. I don't want to be negative. I want to be positive. But Howie Roseman's bad draft history, unfortunately, speaks volumes.
True.
Of what I'm talking about. But come on, I've been a fan for a long, long time. All right? I am positive. People think I like to be negative all the time.
You're going to make our
I like to be. What?
I didn't say anything.
Me either.
What?
I didn't say a word.
D Biggie's going crazy.
Please. Yo.
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
It was my
I want to
brilliant
be a
idea
nice
for
guy
the
now.
game.
I want to be nice here, you know.
So we gave our grade on the quarterback. How do we feel about the entire team and their entire grade? First quarter through the fourth quarter, the whole entire game.
I'll give defense a C-.
D.
D plus, like Tommy Boy.
C-.
I'm gonna give this defense
C-.
C-.
Yeah, I'll probably do a C.
I mean, the only bright spot I think is Darius Slay and TJ Edwards.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cox
And
actually
Fletcher
makes
Cox popped that ball out.
Woohoo! You finally showed up. Thank you for getting your money.
Yeah.
Like, about time. What? Did you threaten enough people to break people's teeth out too? Darius Slay you on Twitter? I'm saying that maybe you should do that often. Maybe you'll play better. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear that there were threatened people that were going to.
I mentioned that in the recap.
Too bad Hargraves.
Huh?
Too bad Hargraves is the only buddy getting pressure on the quarterback nowadays.
And that
Hargraves kind of cool down.
Well, teams are figuring out the double on
Yeah, he has
Hargrave
got
now
a
because
couple
Fletch ain't
weeks,
doing
yeah.
nothing on one-on-ones.
Yeah.
So that's why Brandon
He's the
Graham
only
was
guy
a big
except for
difference
this
in that.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, Fletcher Cox gets mostly. He's the highest paid defense tackle. You know, and you know the fact that we're excited for him finally making a play. It's sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really is.
Honestly, I would have. You know, and it goes back to when you extended him, or you reduced his contract. You just made it worse because you could have possibly traded him. You know, but they were going to trade him. It's not because they wanted to get better. Because how dare he call out Jonathan Gannon? You know, the same guy who said Derek Barnett was actually a good player.
And he
He
almost
said he was smart.
Yeah, and guess what? It
He
hurt
said he was
someone's
smart.
ego.
Yeah. He lucky I was not on the move because I would have made a video. That's just stupid. That's stupid right there.
Guess what? It hurt someone's ego when Fletcher Cox said something about Gannon's defense.
What I said.
Yeah.
Oh, but
It hurt
who?
someone's ego.
Sorry, your defensive coordinator. Play like. Then if Jonathan Gannon is so butthurt, he might not need to
No,
be.
it's Howie's ego that he hurt.
No, it was embarrassing to the point where his own defensive players were coming up to him, and the players were telling him how to use them in his defense. That's embarrassing.
Brandon Hurts is running too much. Yes.
I don't like the fact that we're putting it in danger because I'm afraid that it's going to happen. Same thing with Carson.
I can't stand those read option RPO garbage. I can't stand it. Every time we go to that, every time we
I
resort
don't
to
want the
that.
same injury to happen like he did with Carson Wentz because Carson Wentz was the exact same way. We kept on using him. And he finally got hurt. I don't want that.
I predicted it. He might get hurt soon.
If you use an RPO in a sequence of really good plays when you have a balance with the run, it's fine. But when you use an RPO for 3 plays straight and you're doing the same thing every single time, like the one drive,
like having Jalen.
Yeah.
Having Jalen run around like a chicken with his head cut off.
You hand off to Boston Scott 3 times out of read option. Then it's like Hurts holds the ball for so long in the running back's stomach. It's like it's giving the defensive line time to get pressure and to get through by the time he either takes it for himself. So you can't do that 3 times straight. And that's how they came back with 2 touchdowns. We were backed up into our end zone. Time we pumped the balls to the 50-yard line, and we were conservative on both sides of the ball. So that was our mistake today. Other than that, we played great, but that was just a little hiccup that we had today. That was it.
Yeah. Nick started seeing it like, wait a minute. It's now I need to get serious.
Oh, you mean you don't take it serious all the way? I mean, what? Head coach is supposed to take it serious. I'm sorry, like maybe you should grow more flowers then. You know, maybe that help. I'm sorry, like that just makes me angry. You know, the fact that our coach wants to take it serious. Oh no, I'm gonna let no.
It's not an exact quote. It's just how it. Just
but I'm saying like you scored 40 points. I'm saying like you're up by a lot of points, and you're going to be conservative now. Like why the hell would you even think about being conservative?
The thing should have never scored a point.
On my bid was never rest on a fucking lead.
We could have shut out the Saints today.
Easily.
Their quarterback stinks. Trevor Simeon's a 3rd string at that.
He proved that. TJ Edwards threw it right to him.
Yeah, well, TJ Edwards a monster, man. You want to talk about hard hitting linebacker that anytime you get undrafted linebacker, they play better. I mean, it's weird. Practice squads or undrafted players, they play better.
Out of all the plays that have ever happened in this game, which is the play you want to take back the most?
Which one?
From this game?
Yes.
Nothing. Probably Derek Barnett.
I would have to say the fumble by Miles Sanders that set up the red zone.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we could have had a touchdown. We were driving down that field. We gave the Saints back the football.
Yeah, gave them 3 points.
And how huge was that pick six right before half? Because we were.
That was too big.
We was getting.
I honestly thought that was the end.
That was great to see. That's for sure. I was very happy to see that.
Yeah,
great to see him.
Like Jonathan Gannon, I thought he started seeing, hey, you know, maybe I should play my cornerbacks the right way. You know, like a good defense corner should. And look, Darius Slay makes a big play. Oh, you mean if I actually do my job, things work out? You know what I'm saying? It feels like we have a Pop Warner defense coordinator who we have to literally put in the brain. You know, you don't play your cornerback 15 off the football. You use Darius Slay like a shutdown corner. You let him be on the island. Let him go up one-on-one with the receiver. Make sure he's close to the receiver and let him play his game. Like, I hate when...
Or close enough to where he can read the quarterback's eyes.
Like, Jonathan Gannon is literally like this... It's not even Pop Warner.
He's off the hook for now, but...
No, he's not. No, he's not. He was terrible.
For now.
He was terrible. He almost cost us a game today.
I'm letting him off the hook for now, but next time, if he costs
I think both sides almost cost us the game today. I think both sides really almost cost us the game. Like, they both
absolutely
on both sides.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Devontae Smith, because without him...
What about the injuries for today? Y'all concerned about any of the injuries that happened, especially Jordan Howard?
Jordan Howard was up on the sideline celebrating with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. And Slay has a good guy. Slay said he's fine. He had a concussion, but he's fine. He said he's fine. So we're good. We're fine.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, Slay was out. They had McPherson in the game second half. Yeah, they had McPherson in the game. And on top of being conservative on defense, so that's why. Right.
Well, there you go.
It was bad. Yeah.
Okay.
They also had the cornerback that they traded for Zach. By the way, Zach Ertz is balling in Arizona.
Good for him.
By the way, both of the quarterbacks both of these corners that we traded for, whether it be Ertz or the deadline, neither of them have been active. Only one of them has been active, and that was down against Detroit, where he got burned, but the guy dropped the ball.
Of course, because you got this dude right here.
Well, in the no kidding department.
A guy can't return a punt. He can't even return it correctly. TCU punt returner, first round pick. You can't even do that.
Honestly, I bench him. I do the same thing I did to Aguilar. Sit him out, let him get, because I think it's mostly in his head. You know what I'm saying? He to me, he's mentally weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
got massive ego as well. That's
he's got to threaten people on Twitter instead of just focus on his game. And once you do that, it's like you have to have the mentality.
Well, Eagles champ, remember when we did the same thing to Nelson Aguilar? We let him sit, and then it was an upside. You have to really find and sit.
Right.
Personally, I think both Whiteside and Rager are midnight green wastes of spaces who should be off this team.
I disagree.
JJ's much easier to get rid of. That I know for a fact. He should have done that
They won't do that.
Rager can't even do punt returns right, man. He sucks at that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God. He let two returnable kicks bounce toward the end zone.
Did you see the one that went over his head? He just stood there like it was just like it was supposed to come back to him. Like
he was expecting
those punts were lucky though. Some of those balls were like within the 5-yard line. Like, we got screwed on some of those punts. Those are good punts. Those balls just landed a certain way. It just happens.
Did you see the one to the back of the goal line? I think it was.
We haven't had a good kick returner since Josh Huff. We haven't had a good punt returner since Darren Sproles. We haven't had a monster special team year since like 2014. Like that's how long it's been. Like,
or 15.
Yeah,
you remember the punt returner / kick returner? Who is that? Who is that guy that you mentioned where you're hiding? That's on the Redskins.
DeAndre Carter.
You remember him? Remember him? The guy who got cut. This guy right here.
And he's doing better than JJ. He's doing better than JJ now.
Everybody.
So is Matt Collins.
do not ever speak his name again, man. He makes me so mad. Joeyshakes72 makes me so mad. He's getting on my nerves like Nathan Gary. Derek Barnett's already on there, but still. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it doesn't really help your case when you're getting shut down by backup tackles.
He was like pretty much the first target for that started the spark of restarting this, obviously the formula that we're doing in the first half. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to get they threw to him and I had a fucking heart attack. I was like, holy shit. I was like, he's slow as shit. I thought it was a tight end at first. I thought it was like somebody else.
Oh my God, he's slower than molasses.
Not fast at all.
He's slower than molasses in the wintertime.
And I thought Alshon Jeffrey was slow.
I've never seen a slow wide receiver run that slow.
But
I was like, oh no, they are going to keep him after one heroic catch.
After that Jets preseason game where he had like 40+ yards reception plus a touchdown and he caught that shit, I was like, tell me that's going to make it. He's going to make the team because those 2 plays that he had against like 4th string cornerbacks.
Yeah.
And guess what? I knew they were.
Well, guys, I'm going to head on out, man.
All right, peace out.
I'm going to tell it tonight, guys.
All right, peace.
Joey, I'm glad I'm talking to you again, and I always respect you and
yeah, bro.
And respect your videos, and respect everybody's videos. I'm sorry for the meltdown. It's just
you're cool, bro.
Happened. So
yeah.
But I'm a different RPF. I'm a different guy than I was last year because of my girlfriend, and I try to be mellowed out. I just don't want to be. I know I'm respected as an Eagle fan because I've been around a long time, and just want to win and just hopefully one of these days win another title like we did in 17. So, I have a lot of passion and I have a lot to offer and, as a fan and as a YouTuber. So, hey, I got respect for the Eagles YouTubers, and there's no stronger nation or union than us.
It's true.
In terms of YouTube and the fan base itself, regardless of where you live at in this world. And, there's no better nation than Eagles Nation. So, my respect and admiration to my peers and everybody else. So, have a good night, guys.
You as well. Thank you.
You too, man. Have a good night, bro. Enjoy your holidays.
Fly Eagles fly.
Fly Eagles fly.
All right, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah.
Fly Eagles fly. And 17 world champs. I always remember that. And I waited 30 years for that championship, too. So, it's still sweet to me and always will be sweet. Thank you very much.
All right.
What's up, guys? I was really confused for a second. So, yeah.
I'm not going to make a comment because, I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Right. It's best that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
like I said, man, like this team, this team, I mean, this defense got to play better. And it's not because he was right. I mean, this defense made me angered today. Like, I have so much confidence more in the offense than I had in the defense.
That's how I've been feeling the last 4 weeks.
And by the way, I would have benched Derek Barnett since week 4 because he has done nothing. He's Marcus Smith.
Except get abused by backup tackles.
Oh, wait.
Again.
but he got 1 sack. Remember that?
I'm sure Jonathan Gannon thought he was a smart player, huh?
With all
Big D. Remember, he got 1 sack.
But you see, that was last week. For the most part, I mean, he was getting some pressure there.
Should we hang out? Should we start giving out golden stars for every time
1 sack
does a good job?
Weeks. 1 sack in 2 weeks against 2 backup tackles.
With all of that said, are we still running the table?
Perhaps.
Watch. Next week we'll lose to the Giants.
I would not be the least bit shocked if that happened.
I would be.
Like,
damn stinks.
It don't matter. It's Philadelphia. They always find a way.
I'm bringing up some old footage.
We said this about last year. We thought we could run the table, and look what happened. I mean, I'm hoping.
I knew we weren't.
We always have the Giants number.
Always.
They're really bad against the run game. This is going to be a perfect week to run the ball.
Oh, they got one of the worst run defenses. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we have a guy on our team that does really great against New York.
I have no problem with the Giants secondary, however.
Why? They're trash too. Oh no! I wouldn't take that back. They're not trash. Their quarterback's trash.
They look good on paper, but like defensively, they look really good on paper. But the scheme is just not good.
Joe Judge's going to call the police when we have to verse.
It's ultimately going to come down to whoever can coach and scheme a better game.
Judge, Drewy, and the executioner.
Yeah, dummy.
Who is the Giants defensive coordinator, by the way?
It's not Spinanos is in Kansas City. I don't know.
No, it's not Fletcher. He's gone. It's somebody new.
Oh, Patrick Graham.
Okie dokie.
Why don't I recognize that name? Was he one of our guys that we hired before?
No, you're thinking of Corey Graham. That guy was a scrub.
I know about him. What about Leotis McKelvey? You remember him?
Oh, God.
God, that dude sucked.
That guy was so out of his prime.
I remember Joeyshakes flipped the hell out when he got started by Ziggy. He's like, this guy's weak. He needs to go. Never seen Joey so mad.
God, I was so happy when we got him. Remember?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, my favorite video was when he was like,
"Hey, who was that? Who was that cornerback that we had? I forgot who went to Dallas in 2017. I forgot his name.
Nolan Carroll. I got trolled to hell and high water for saying that he was going to suck there.
Bradley Fletcher.
For pass interference, that dude.
Bradley Fletcher, Kerry Williams. Holy shit.
Oh, I
I
hate
get
Kerry
burned
Williams.
Isn't
24/7.
Kerry Williams the same one that looks stupid every time a PI goes? Like, oh, well, I didn't do it. Yeah, you did.
He's got that skeleton face.
Yo.
Oh, I hate Kerry Williams. That dude sucks.
I remember it was my first year on YouTube. I made the mistake of using a thumbnail, using him getting mossed by that Packers receiver as a thumbnail, and I didn't wear any Eagles gear, so they didn't know I was an Eagles fan. So I got trolled to hell and hot water.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And one of them swore up and down and said players only suck in Philly.
No,
And they tried to make excuses showing highlights alone. I'm like, highlights alone, it doesn't do shit.
Guys, I made a video saying Donnell Pumphrey was going to change the NFC East. Okay, trust me.
God.
You can't believe what pedigrees they get from college that brings to the NFL. Like, obviously,
I hated that pick with a passion.
Derek Barnett with obviously the sack record, and that really hasn't gone anywhere.
Derek Barnett.
Donnell Pumphrey at San Diego State broke Marshall Faulk's all-purpose yard record there, and that was and he was an all-purpose yard machine. And I thought he was going to do really well here. And the Cowboys were supposed to move up and go get him, but we got him before they did. But
that is a major cock tease.
Like Derek Barnett, late.
You like him?
Shut down
He has 25 penalties.
He only has
Shut down by backup tackles.
He
You can't get by backup tackles.
This guy's a first round pick, and he plays like a undrafted defensive tackle. I swear,
he only has 2 moves to get to the quarterback. 2.
My thing is, how is this guy regress and he's 24 years old?
You know what? It looks like on the field he doesn't even give a damn. Like his face.
I kind of noticed that.
He jumped off sides, and his face like. It's like I hate when players pretend that they smile when they.
Yeah, they're smirking. The fuck are you smirking for? You got caught.
It's like I don't know if you ever seen Joey where he just smiles. It's like, and then you got Jonathan Gannon talk about he did good. Really, he does good. So offside penalties is a good thing. Okay, well
he's a bigger bullshit. He's a bigger bullshitter than we thought Doug ever was.
And I'm surprised Joey didn't make a video. Did this guy really say that Derek Barnett did good?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was surprised by that as well. I didn't end up making. I almost made a community post, but I didn't have time.
Jim Schwartz loved Derek Barnett. That's definite.
Jonathan Gannon, smart player. I get jumping off sides is a smart player. Oh, okay.
How about Dallas Goedert really earning that bag today?
He all right. He missed some. He got to catch these passes, man.
He
Absolutely. He dropped a wide open.
He dropped 2 balls.
I mean, he played good. I like Goddard. I think
absolutely. He was breaking tackles.
Yeah. And some of them was just like
he argued that first one that should have been that he should have gotten the touchdown, but luckily to make sure we got a TD, Jalen Hurts punches it in.
Yeah, well, like I don't want him to run.
That just shows you the team effort.
Yeah.
Jordan Malata.
That to me screams. Guess what? It would have been nice, but it's about the team. If we all score, we all win.
Yo, I was going to get to that next. How about Jordan Malata today? That block.
Did you see that, Joey?
He's got that one
hand. Did you see him throw hands?
Jordan, one hand.
Did you see him trying to defend his quarterback too?
He lit him up, man.
We didn't even get a flag for it.
Elbowed him.
We didn't even get a flag for it. And I was like, oh, that's my time.
I literally thought if the flag was going to get thrown. If it happened, it would have been on us.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that it either would have been that or Derek
probably get fined now.
Hey, I'm surprised that we actually, I'm surprised that we didn't get called for that because the rest would have called for that. Oh yeah, I forgot. We
they were horrible.
Get the rest called. I forgot. And by the way, everybody
how in the fuck was that roughing the passer?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
I should be a referee.
I guess because his helmet slid from the chest up to the bottom of his helmet, and I guess I don't know.
They look for any reason. I suppose.
Before you make a tackle as a defensive tackle or anybody on defense, like you got to make sure before you tackle, make sure your head's in the right spot. You got to don't put your weight too much on the quarterback. I mean, it's to a point now, even with Kansas City, running back for Kansas City's going to the end zone. He points at the guy and he gets a taunting penalty.
Yeah, I hate that. You got to get rid of that.
Yeah,
that's got to go.
Stop with that shit.
That's got to go. ASAP.
Let the guys play football.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Come on, it's male egos.
What are we going to wear flags next? Are we going to play flag football? Are we going to ban contact from hitting people now? Because that's why you might as well just put a flag on everybody.
Might as well drink Butter's goo.
I also want to give the refs a shout out real quick for picking up that flag. It was a Dallas Goedert block. It could have been a block in the back, but they picked up the flag on that.
Yeah, because he didn't really touch. There was contact, but he didn't push.
Right.
Any other game, they would have called that on us.
Oh, easily.
The guy that everybody wants to praise, that dude, that everybody's, oh no, he's the best blocker on the team. Okay.
He is.
Yeah, PI calls. Good job blocking for us.
You called us. You got us. Thank you. You took.
You do wonders for a second round pick. It was supposed to be catching the football.
Honestly, I would have put John Hightower out there.
Wait. Are you confusing Goddard with JJ here?
No.
So which one are you talking about? Saying that he's an overrated blocker? Because when I think of overrated blocker, I think of JJ.
Who do you think I'm talking about? Goddard?
He cost Smith the touchdown.
It's JJ. What?
I
thought you were talking about Goddard not doing a good job blocking for a second.
Goddard can block, bro.
He can block, but it's a waste of a body being on the field.
Absolutely. Robbed Smith of a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time he robbed somebody of a touchdown.
I mean, the main
it's against KC
is to catch the football. That's the main part of your job description.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Remember he can tackle too.
In order to catch a football, you got to get open. And this guy, I swear, I thought everybody got JJ Arcega-Whiteside because I heard DK Metcalf can't run routes. It turns out to be this guy can't run routes because the other guy's running routes fine.
They can take advantage of this shit too if they want to try to sneak JJ something. Like when teams don't know what's coming, they could do that too. I mean,
right?
No, but guess what? Every time JJ comes in, they'll think it's a run or something.
Right. At this point, they should know already. But but we have a good offensive line. We're too powerful up front, especially with those runners. I mean, it was the end of the second quarter, and Howard had 4 first downs in a row, and that defense was fucking gassed.
Yes,
you Like, we need to extend Jordan Howard, bro. Like,
he's got one more year left. He's got one more year in his contract right now. He'll. That's only if they keep him. I don't know. He has one more year left, though.
They should keep him.
And one underrated factor in that drive, I feel like nobody's mentioning this, but the no huddle is actually working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not doing it as much as Chip Kelly, thank God. But good to, fit in, a no huddle every now and then.
Honestly, I'm noticing our no huddle has actually been working. I mean, think about the Atlanta game. The first game we did the no huddle and it actually got us for a touchdown.
Against Falcons.
Yeah, and you're not letting the defense substitute and doing all that shit too. They're not substituting players, and they have to get ready. They don't have time to make their calls if they get right to the ball. I mean, if you're running with Jordan Howard, forget about it. Like, they have no time to do anything, so anything could happen at that point, which opens up the play action, and you can get these big plays going. So it works out. It works.
You know what's funny? Jordan Howard literally went to the Bears. He was drafted by the Bears. He was the best running back. Like, I feel like when he's here, it's a curse because he literally had a role. If he was on the Bears right now, he would have been started. And by the way, I think the Bears were stupid for trading him. Thank you. I mean, it helped us.
I'm going to tell you the reason why. We're
spoiled
with running backs.
Tariq Cohen took over.
We're spoiled with running backs. That's the reason why he doesn't get that role. Because Chicago needs him more.
Yeah. Like, there was other guys I like Jason Huntley a lot because he was good in Detroit. He was good in the offseason. He did pretty good. And, they really didn't – a lot of guys didn't give chances. Elijah Holyfield, unfortunately with him, his pass protection is really bad. He can't pick up blitzes. Like, that's the only thing with Elijah Holyfield. Like, he's good at everything else. He could be a bruiser back. He's pretty elusive, but his pass protection is really bad. So, it is what it is.
He had Nick Mullins as his quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that. Pick Mullins.
But Jordan Howard shouldn't have left Philly after 2019. He should have had a contract extension here. He should have stayed
Absolutely.
Here. So
I can say the same thing about LeGarrette Blount. I really wanted him to stay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Patrick Robinson too. I wanted him back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we wouldn't have signed.
I actually kind of wanted the Torres Smith to stay though.
That was a really dumbass trade.
Yeah. I honestly thought when we got him, I thought he was going to be good for us. I did not think that he was going to be stupid. I saw Joeyshakes' video. I don't know if he still has it, where he was like, "What the fuck is this stupid?" He went off, bro. He's
Smith is not like Smith's like Smith didn't really have, even 2017. He only had a little over 300 yards. Like, it wasn't a crazy year for Smith. I mean, but he made some really good plays that year and caused some attention. But
he started to turn up
because I like the corner that we got back from Carolina. I thought he was going to be good. I'm like, all right, we got a good corner. I like this trade. And then,
the guy that got caught on the fucking Walt Whitman Bridge with hollow point rounds? Yeah, smart guy. Yeah, 6 a.m. I woke up and made a video. I was like, I woke up at 6 a.m. I was like, are you
No, that was Josh Huff. He was drunk fighting with police.
No, I'm talking about the other guy, the one we traded Torrey Smith to the Darryl Worley. Yeah, he was caught on the bridge drunk and disorderly with hollow point rounds. As Josh Huff had the same thing, but he wasn't drunk, but he had hollow point rounds.
Oh, yeah.
But or whatever the hell it was, But Darryl Worley, he got caught on the Walt Whitman Bridge on the way to practice, I think, and that was it. He didn't even fucking practice a day. I mean, that was it.
He only signed for a few days.
That was it.
Yeah, decided to be a fucking idiot.
I felt like he didn't even want to be here, bro. Like,
I still remember Big D's video, man.
Which one?
The one for Darryl Worley.
I would give anything to be an Eagle for 3 days.
Which one? When we signed him, or when he got cut?
I think it was when he. I think it was when the thing that Joeyshakes just said would happen.
Mm.
Oh, you still saw Joeyshakes' video, bro?
My favorite Big D video.
I was green as fucking grass at the time.
My favorite Big D video, and I've known Big D. I mean, I've known Big D. I think probably since I started. I mean, fucking long time ago. I remember when you first started your channel. So, your Valentine's Day video is probably one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever watched. That shit is entertaining as shit. Obviously, you went through a bad time, but it was funny as shit the way you describe things in your own fucking words and.
I ended up re-uploading it as a duplicate because it still remained accurate after so many years.
Yeah.
You hate Valentine's Day?
Fucking hate
A fucking scam. No, it's
One of
It
my
is.
one of my favorite videos of Big D was where there was like a clean parking lot with nobody there. He's just parked in one spot, and the dude just chooses to park right next to him when you had the whole parking lot to just park somewhere else.
Yeah.
But park next to Big D.
Or Big D eating a like Burger King or some shit behind a fucking dumpster, trying out the new fucking burger from Wawa or some of the
It
other
was
shit.
it was the Bacon King XL. I was eaten by a dumpster because my life is trash. I might as well eat by trash.
Oh my
I
god.
remember that shit. That shit was funny. Yeah,
What do you think about Kerry Vincent Jr.? I like this guy. I really
I like
want
him. I don't mind him.
I don't know. I can't make any assessment.
He was good in that. I wanted him over McPherson. I was looking at him. You know what I'm saying? He was
I
picked
can't
by
make
Denver.
any assessment.
I'm surprised Denver traded him. I don't know why they would do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it was too much depth over there, but literally, like, you just drafted him. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't give him a chance.
No.
It's
and the funny
okay.
thing is, I
Oh, you're
thought they were going to get younger, and you would think they would keep the guy that they drafted. I mean, but then again, they could say something like, all right, this guy is not good. Let's trade him to Philly, you know, because we end up getting the, you know, I'm just hoping the guy works out because I like him at LSU because I like big time school, you know, because, you know, LSU, Alabama, Georgia. By the way, that Georgia linebacker, Dean, yeah, I know I said I hated him before, but I like him.
Don't hone in on getting a linebacker. You know, it's come on.
I know we're not going to get a linebacker.
You know,
Exactly.
because we all know the GM.
Just dream.
who has it.
Make a highlight video of him going to the Eagles or something. Make yourself feel better.
I would, but
Probably not gonna happen.
The best chance we ever have at drafting a linebacker is probably the 4th round. That's about it. Because I know Howie Roseman like
Or
that.
third.
We did. Mac Wilson was on the board, and we started to take freaking what's his name? The guy from Penn State.
We took Jacoby in the 6th round.
The defensive end from Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I just don't.
Not
care
Sharif
anymore.
Miller.
Sharif
Yes.
Miller. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Mr. Penn State product, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Mac Wilson's on the Browns. He's a starter, I believe. Now, people are saying he's the worst linebacker. I'll take him right now.
It's the perfect year this year because, like, you can want this team to win, and it won't affect us in any way possible because of the picks we're getting. It's
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Although Miami started to say, "Oh shit,"
yeah,
we just realized we can't tank.
yeah, they'll start losing. I mean, it is what it is.
Jets, delete your franchise at
See,
once.
I don't like tanking. I don't believe in that. I hate it. It makes me miserable because I don't like talk about, oh, well.
Yeah,
so
Miami was in a tank bowl.
I know, but last year made me miserable. Like, it was so boring last year because there was nothing to talk about. You know, we were here. First it was, Carson Wentz didn't want to be here. It was always the Carson Wentz rumors and then the draft picks, man. It was a terrible year to be an Eagles contract. I ain't going to lie to you. I know Joey probably had fun with it.
There was
but I
drama
hated it.
coming out of the organization every week.
Had a bunch of Giants fans on their necks about tanking the last game. Bro,
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I put the profile of Joe Judge as a clown. You're 6 of 10 clown. You don't deserve to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, we did our job.
No, you didn't.
Why did the Eagles tank? They should have won for us.
Because we're eliminated.
A, we're eliminated. B, we need a 6th-round pick.
But the funny thing is,
who
they
cares
fired the
about
head
what
coach.
you think?
And that year, they should have fired Howard Roseman. But, you know.
Yeah, like
Just enjoy the
I
win
say,
today.
like I said, in three things. A, who cares what you think? B, 6th-round pick, and C, go cry in a wall.
Yes.
Who we talking about, Devontae?
What is this?
No,
He's talking
the
about
Giants when they were getting mad when we lost.
What is what?
You
know
know
what this
they're going
is?
to get mad when Devontae goes off on them. You know that, right?
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what
how's
this is?
Kadarius Toney doing for you?
Nothing.
What is this?
Kadarius Toney's a gadget player. He would have been better in the regular. That's for sure.
the world's smallest violin.
Exactly.
I just don't know why Giant fans would be worried about us.
They still
Because
are.
we always beat them.
Yeah, they thought Kadarius Toney was better than Devontae Smith.
It's on their agenda to beat us.
Yep.
Well, it would not surprise me if we do lose to the Giants.
Yeah,
losing to the
tell me
Giants.
about it.
We're not losing to the Giants. I'm telling you.
Better not.
Every given Sunday.
If they go back to the second half of this game, we're going to lose. If we don't and stick with the same formula we've been sticking with, we'll be fine. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, we'll be fine.
I'm so confident.
They do have Daniel Jones, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, we've made that guy look like Peyton Manning before.
Oh yeah, we have.
I have no problem with the offense. It's just Gannon that makes me nervous.
No, we made him look like Peyton
Exactly.
Manning plus Michael
Like,
Vick.
and that's why I say this year there's no draft in the quarterback. This needs to be defensive end. You gotta draft defense because, like,
I think they're gonna get defensive tackle and then edge rusher.
And by the way, where's Mr. Chris Long replacement, Mr. Ryan Kerrigan? Where's he at? I'm just
I
wondering.
mean, I saw him in one play, but that was it.
Yeah, one
By the way,
I don't even mention him one time in any video.
Nope.
I forget he's even on the team.
Me too.
I made a video before it happened. I said I hated the move. Everybody said, "Well, he's gonna be this." I said he's not the same anymore. Like, people-
I was